Hello Cobra Kai fans, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be talking about a official description for Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2 by the creators of Cobra Kai, John Hurwitz, Hayden Schlossberg and Josh Hield, and this was part of the Cobra Kai Season 6 Part first look photos that we saw a few days ago, and this is all on the Netflix To Doom website. So tune in and check out what the creators of Cobra Kai said about Part 2. Now, of course, we were left on such a big cliffhanger with Tori rejoining Cobra Kai with Kreese and with Kim Dae-un. And of course, this was a very big moment in Barcelona. And of course, the stakes have got even higher as Cobra Kai, Miyagi-Do and all these other dojos are competing to win the Sekai Taikai. Miyagi-Do have been shaken up with Tori rejoining Cobra Kai. And in saying this, Hayden Schlossberg says there's plenty of things to take away from these images, and of course he said that the first thing you're going to notice is we're not in the valley anymore. It's totally different environment, the competitive space is different from previous All Valley tournaments, there's no crowd watching right here, and this is a karate temple that they're going to, which the only people in attendance are black belts or karate masters. It sounds very intimidating, but that works really well for the story and it does add to the stakes. John Hurwitz says Part 2 picks up right where the season left off and gets right into the action. We're left off with the biggest surprise that Tori has joined Cobra Kai, so we're in the aftermath of that with everyone reacting to what just happened while also trying to get their footing as the new kids on the block of this giant international tournament that has been going on for decades. They have no idea what's in store for them. And rightfully so, because the Miyagi-Dos are definitely the underdogs in this tournament. They have the least amount of experience compared to all the competitors in this tournament. And they've never ever been. And this is the first time that USA is even involved in the tournament. So for the kids, the stakes are tremendously very high. Josh Hield speaks about the new face that has emerged in Sensei Wolf, played by Louis Tan, and Wolf will be tremendously important to the story. Casting and designing the character of Sensei Wolf, it needed to be a martial artist. Louis jumped on our radar because we've been following his career and seen him take center stage in so many amazing roles. The idea of getting somebody with his skills and his presence to embody the character was amazing. From the moment he stepped on set, he was a pure Sensei Wolf ready for action. Sensei Wolf students include Patrick Lewis as Axel Kovacevic and newcomer Rena Vallandigham as Zara Malik. Now we know Sensei Wolf students Axel and Zara are going to be very big foes for the Miyagi-Dos. Zara for Sam and Tori, and of course Axel with Miguel, Robbie and the lads in Miyagi-Do. Very big competition they have here, and of course Reina being a 13-time world taekwondo champion, her experience of martial arts is going to be so cool to see in the show and will really give us that scope of the martial arts that is involved in this show, especially at this point as it's the global tournament. And to add to this, a lot of effort went into ensuring that the Sekai Taikai felt truly global and epic in scale. We wanted to make sure we deliver on the promise of an international martial arts competition. When you look at movies like Bloodsport, you're seeing fighters coming from all parts of the globe and they're gathering in one place to decide who will be the best. There's some thematic inspiration from that in making sure we're seeing a slice of karate at various points of the world, and that's important because this is a world tournament. There's also an elevated attention to detail that Hurwitz says is threaded through the new dojos. Of course, our costume designer Frank Helmer designed 16 different gis and logos with each dojo representing a different country. That is huge, and considering Frank Helmer has worked on the show since season 1 and has made all the gis and created the new designs, this was tremendous work for season 6. And Frank is also responsible for the most badass champion merch. That continued into post-production while working on with our composers Zach and Leo. That's when particular dojos are fighting. There's musical themes for each dojo that tie with the country that they're from. Really feel that international experience with these 16 teams. Now that's exciting. Each dojo will have a theme to it, which is really cool. I'm curious what each theme is going to sound like. As John Hurwitz said, each dojo's country. From the introduction of new characters to familiar faces and entering uncharted territory, there's a sense of change in the next batch of new episodes. Schlossberg says the city of Barcelona itself will be a major character. You're going to be seeing our characters in hotels, in restaurants, and on the street in Barcelona. He shares it's fun seeing these characters we've loved encountering each other in a totally different environment, and it's totally different energy, and you'll get a little taste of that from the photos. It's very exciting to see where they're going with the show. The photos gave us some new glimpses of part 2, and of course this world tournament is going to be such a crazy ending to Cobra Kai, and to really give to the stories of Johnny and Daniel in the show and wrap up so much of this saga of Karate Kid. Now, what do you think of the description? It sounds really good what we've read here. I think it gives us a lot more insight along with the photos they dropped. And I like what they've said. As they are not in the Valley anymore, this is the World Tournament.
Let the games begin.
The Sekai Taikai. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe now with all notifications on. And I'll see you in the next one.
Cobra Kai Nation, a nation of snakes coming together to snake each other. You're gonna snake with the Cobra Kai Nation. Nations join, nations divide, but snakes are forever. Cobra Kai Nation.
That's going on my intro now on.
100%. That's what we got.